Listen. It is 2026 and we are not going to start the year off on a bullshit ass note. For all of you out there saying, I don't use labels, please don't label me this or that, because I don't want to be put into any specific box, especially when it comes to veganism. This is all I'm going to say to you. When somebody sexually assaults a child or a woman, they are labeled a PDF file or a Itbis for a reason. Their names go into a directory, and whenever they move into a community, it is public record that they live there now, because the residents of that neighborhood want to know when there is a predator amongst them. It is the same thing with veganism. If you are not vegan, you are a predator and an oppressor to the animals. If you were eating plants and all of a sudden you decide that you're going to start eating chicken again, or you're going to start eating burgers again, chances are that you were never really vegan to begin with. Chances are that you were only eating plants to drop a couple pounds or to feel better about yourself, and you were probably wearing all kinds of animals, and you were only doing it for yourself. And that's why it is so easy to decide you're going to go back. Because veganism is not a diet. It is a moral and ethical stand. It is a social justice movement for the animals. And when something is moral and ethical and a social justice movement, you don't all of a sudden go back a week later, 6 months later, when you all of a sudden got down to the size you wanted to get to, when the weather gets warmer. No, it is forever. Imagine if we did that in society and we said, you know what? We're going back to, not letting women vote. We're going back to slavery. If we reversed all the things that we fought for in society, for human rights, for the social justice movements, that would be crazy. And that is why when you start eating meat again, you like to say, I don't like to use labels, because that is your way of not taking accountability for the fact that you are an oppressor, an abuser, and a predator. But you should be labeled that. You should be put in that box, wrapped up, and shipped the fuck out of here. And that is why vegans are so proud, because they know they're doing the right thing. The same thing, abolitionists raised their fists in the air. People that fought for women's rights, they were proud of that shit, because they're on the right side of justice. So stop it with your fucking excuses. Stop it. Just keep it real in 2026.